So what have we got for you today? Well, the Mirror has splashed on a speech by our first woman chancellor, Rachel Reeves. She's going to be giving it later this morning, in which she vows to make every Brit better off. Now, she says the Tory handling of the economy left us £58 billion short. And she managed to get that analysis over the weekend, apparently, out of the Treasury. She's doing more than anyone else can out of the tax man after 5 o'clock on a Friday. Now, more on that later. But first, let's go to page 2, where the French, who voted for a far-right government last week, have this week gone back to the polls and voted in the lefties, which has the net effect of a centre-left coalition in all probability. Count Binface, is it a weight off your mind that there won't be any Nazis goose-stepping down the Champs-Elysees again anytime soon?
It most certainly is. Absolutely. I'm sure this goes for every...
I mean,
I'm preaching to the choir here, the Daily Mirror, right? Obviously, I can't believe anyone here with us is thinking, oh, what a shame Marine Le Pen didn't get it. I don't think this is a controversial statement. But no, of course, you don't want the lunatics to get it. But I love that about the French, don't you? That they keep you interested with this first round where they be all contrary and get the entire Western world thinking, oh, my God, the fascists are coming. And then they go, ha-ha, now you're paying attention. No, don't be daft. We hate them, really. I think that's fantastic. What a wonderful way to get you interested in their politics. Not as interesting as me, of course, but anything which sort of can pique the interest of the voters and the mainstream media away from the right-wing scumbags is great. I think that was a very clever move.
It does seem to be sort of quite special. What do you think, everybody? Do you think voting twice might be the way to go? How would the Brexit referendum have gone if that was the case? How would last Thursday have gone if we were going to go back again to the polls this Thursday? Who knows what the difference might be? What do you think? Would you vote differently from one week to the next? It seems like voting twice might be a better way of doing it, even, dare I say it, slightly more English, right? Because it makes me think of, I'm going to protest, but not too loudly. And I'm going to register a complaint, but don't worry about yourself about it. It'll be okay. Do you think this is a system the British should install, Count Binface? If they voted again next week, how do you think your chances would be?
Well, this is it. As a well-respected journalist, you're bound to have read up on all my previous manifestos. Otherwise, you're an amateur who obviously doesn't need a job. But no, of course you have. But so I'm telling you what you already know here. But one of my early policies was with Brexit to have a referendum about whether there should be another referendum. So this whole policy you're talking about, I've been way on board with this right from the start, So I love the idea of voting twice. You get a dummy run or a best of 3, and the voters get a nice chance to see just how bad things might be. But I think with the general election, if you had to have this last week's election again, it would be the equivalent of having VAR in football. Where you love the moment of the goal. The landslide victory was the goal, and everyone's celebrating like crazy. But if they then had to sort of wait another week to see if we really meant it, it would take all the fun out of seeing Rees-Mogg destroyed and trust destroyed. So I think you've got to be careful when you use it. Yes,
I can see that. I see that VAR in politics would be, well, it really would destroy the news cycle for one thing. Autumn Winter Lover says the French result was tactical voting, cheating, like it was here in the UK. Le Pen has eyes on the presidency in a couple of years. Marine Le Pen, this is the leader of the far-right National Rally group. There she is, daughter of the original actual Nazi, I think he was, who founded the party. Hello, we've gone all black. No, we're here again. So it seems like, there may be something in it, but we might have to be a bit more careful about how we use it. Now, what do you think, everybody? Is this something that you're happy to do, or is this something that you can see some issues with? Get in the comments and let us know.